How to grow water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, to be fruitful fast. Water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, water buttons or water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, or water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, is one type of non-seed water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, small size. The water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, tree characteristic of the water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, tree can grow with a height of about 7 to 10 meters if planted in the ground and about 3 to 4 meters if planted in pots or polybag planting, has wide leaves, pointed at the end. The tree trunk is not gummy, the tree branch is strong enough to sustain 5 to 7 pieces. While the characteristics of the water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, fruit is small and small in the base of the stem, not red-colored seeds and slightly blackish when overcooked, texture crunchy, contains a lot of water with a refreshing taste of refreshing water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, taste even though the water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, is ripe. Water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, has many health benefits because of the content such as fiber, mineral high enough, vitamin A, and vitamin C. The benefits of water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, include smooth digestion, reduces dehydration by helping to keep fluids in the body, helps to balance immunity, strengthen the function of white blood cells, maintain eye health, helps repair cell tissues in the damaged body, good for pregnant women. Here's more how to water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, cultivation. 1. Guaranteed growing terms. Cashews include a tropical fruit that is able to bear fruit throughout the year. To cultivate this water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, should be done in low temperate lowland areas. Cashews will bear maximum fruit if exposed to full sun, but water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, can also grow in cold mountain areas. Water cashew plants will grow well in areas with low or dry rainfall of about 500 to 3000 millimeters per year and dry season over 4 months, has an ideal sunlight intensity of about 40% to 80%, has temperatures around 18 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius and has an air humidity of about 50% to 80%. 2. Preparation of water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, seeds. Propagation of cashew nut can be obtained by cuttings on shoots, grafting and grafting. But if you do not want ribet, you can get the water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, seeds by buying it at the plant seed shop. Choose seeds that thrive, have a large, brownish rootstock. 3. How to plant water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum. Water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, can be planted in large area or planted in pot, tapulampet. Growing water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, in pots or tapulampet water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, is good that is using polybag plastic material measuring 60 x 70 centimeters because it can last up to 3 to 4 years. Planting media used to grow the water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, is a mixture of sterile black soil and manure or goat or cow dung, with a ratio of 2 to 1. When planting, a cashew tree should be spaced about 2.5 to 3 meters so that the tree growth is not interfering with each other. Water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, trees must be spaced or spaced apart during flowering to get maximum results. The ideal cashew nut is 3 meters high and about 2.5 years old. 4. How to care water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, in pot. Do watering regularly, that is 2 times a day every morning and evening, but if the weather is very hot, the intensity of watering can be increased to 3 to 4 times a day. Watering can be done either manually or through drip irrigation or by using automatic faucets. Also do fertilization using NPK fertilizer and manure, with a given dose of fertilizer, that is 1 to 2 tablespoons of NPK per plant given every once a week and 1 to 2 ounces of manure per plant given every 2 weeks. Fertilization is not to about the base of the plant because it can result in decay. If it is fruitful, pack the fruit with a mosquito net to avoid the attack of fruit fly pests, grasshoppers or caterpillars. If the pests are attacked, can be sprayed insecticide. If the plant is attacked by the rover, can be overcome by spraying acaricida with a dose of 0.25 to 0.5 milliliters mixed with 1 liter of water. In addition, do pruning of dried leaves to prevent transmission of the disease and also to prevent old leaves covering the tillers and avoiding the fruit of the leaf streaks. When pruning, at least 6 to 8 leaves for maximum fruit development. After pruning, the male flowers should be done pruning the leaves back. 5. Water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, harvest time. Seeds derived from the grafts will bear fruit following the pattern of fruit trees. At least it takes about 4 to 6 months since the seeds are planted for the purpose of fertilization. So we are discussing about how to cultivation water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, or how to plant water rose apple, Syzygium Aqueum, seek so fast fruit. Hopefully the video we serve can be useful for us all. Also watch our next video every day at 6 p.m. See you later and thank you for visiting our channel.